Hello, friends and folks, and especially future officers. So, welcome to our channel that is Unite Education. And today, in this channel or over this presentation, we are going to discuss one of the most important exam conducted by UPSC, that is CAPF AC. So, here in this video, we are going to talk about the important key takeaways from the UPSC CAPF AC exam notification. Then we are going to proceed how to approach this exam and what we are offering towards this exam. So now let's begin. So UPSC has released the UPSC CAPF AC exam notification on 18th of August 2020. And here are the important key takeaways as you can see on this slide. So first of all, the important thing for which we wait, that how many vacancies are going to be. So the vacancies are 209 and it's tentative. Tentative means in near future it can increase, and the chances of increasing post or vacancies are mostly in CRPF as there are only 13 vacancies. Now the application window and the time period is from 18th August to the 7th September. इसका मतलब ये है कि आप जो एप्लीकेशन है, जो फॉर्म है, वो आप फिल कर सकते हैं 18 अगस्त से 7 सितंबर के बीच में. और जो एज क्राइटेरिया है, कैंडिडेट मस्ट बी बॉर्न बिटवीन 2nd August 1995 एंड नॉट लेटर देन 1st August 2004, and that is for open and general category. And the fourth criteria, or which we call it as a fourth important key takeaway, that is EWS criteria, is produce an income and asset certificate for financial year 2019-2020. एंड 2019-2020 मीन्स फाइनेंशियल ईयर अपना अप्रैल से लेकर अप्रैल 2019 से अप्रैल 2020 होता है, बट नोटिफिकेशन हैज़ कम इन द मंथ ऑफ अगस्त. बट वो मांग जो रहे हैं वो पुराना मांग रहे हैं, तो इसको अवॉइड कर, कन्फ्यूजन अवॉइड करने के लिए एक बार आप यूपीएससी को कॉल कर लीजिएगा. अदरवाइज दोज हु हैव EWS सर्टिफिकेट बिटवीन April 2019 to April 2020, I think they are fine. But to avoid any confusion, you can call UPSC. So now let's proceed. Now the most important thing is that, okay, you have read the notification, you have filled the form as well. Now how to approach this exam? Because exactly we have 4 months, around 4 months. But now I have uploaded this video and we are uploading this video. So now we have approximately 120 days. So how to approach this exam? So first of all, the syllabus and the previous year question papers are very, very, very important for it. So you can see the syllabus through UPSC CAPF AC notification and then the previous year question papers. So we would recommend last 5 years, that is from 2015 to 2019, except maths and reasoning, because in maths and reasoning we need to refer last 10 years, so to have a better understanding of the topics. Now the important thing is that why previous year question papers are important. First of all, they would provide you what type of question and which topics are UPSC asking. So that would help you to mark the important areas or the important topics and to what depth we need to read the topics, and that will make your life easier. Otherwise, if you would go for reading Indian polity without referring to syllabus and previous year question paper, it would be a daunting task for you. So it is advisable to first see syllabus, but even syllabus would not give you much clarity about it. That's what previous year question papers are recommended. Why from 2015 to 2019? To look out for the pattern, because now the pattern has been changed of asking questions as well. Maybe the topics remain same, but the type of question they are asking, the depth which they are asking, that is different from the past year papers. And the third thing is resources with respect to each and every component. Now, why resources are important? Some people are talking about what to read, what not to read, then which NCERTs to refer, which we should not, and then also the reference books as well. But resources are equally important as it is priority. Just imagine there are 10 to 12 aspects of the paper 1 of UPSC CAPF AC, and in which you are giving most important to that section, from which only 2 to 3 questions are being asked. Just imagine like environment, and you are giving more importance to it, then it would be of no use. So priority also matters. The way priority matters in our lives, the same way it also matters in the exam as well. So now we should, so what is our further approach in this program? So now I am going to cover the polity, and how am I going to cover? Let's just briefly discuss it. So now it is how to approach polity. Now the syllabus. So syllabus you can read from UPSC CAPF AC notification, but it is hardly mentioned that what type of question and how are they going to ask. So you can just read, there are only 1 or 2 lines, you can read it there. Or when we will be discussing polity, then definitely I will also mention the syllabus which is mentioned in the UPSC CAPF AC. Now the second point is the previous year papers. As I have mentioned earlier as well, that syllabus and previous year papers are very much important. But here in the polity, we are not going to restrict ourselves or confine ourselves to only CAPF. We are going to cover the previous year papers of CDS as well as of civil services, but in some cases. Okay, now we are talking about civil services. Sir, ये तो बहुत ज़्यादा heavy हो जाएगा, and we don't have much time. Don't worry. I will list down topics for which you need to see previous year polity questions of civil services. So now it is my concern, but you really need to read it, you really need to revise it, and you really need to practice it. If you are not doing all these things, if you watch thousands of videos over YouTube, if you read a book even for 1 or 2 times, you are not going to make it, to be very clear. Now it is important of resources. So resources I would in fact Lakshmikant. अब लक्ष्मीकांत में 700 से 800 पेजेस हैं, लोग बोलते हैं कि कैसे पढ़ें उसको. हेयर वी आर नॉट रीडिंग फॉर इट सिविल सर्विसेज, हेयर वी आर रीडिंग फॉर इट CAPF. तो वहाँ पे भी मैं आपको लिस्ट आउट कर दूंगा इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक्स कि अगर लक्ष्मीकांत पढ़नी ज़रूर है, खरीदनी ज़रूर है, क्योंकि वहाँ से कुछ ना कुछ आपको रेफरेंस देखना ही पड़ेगा. You can't rely over a particular source completely. Yes, you can rely over us for 70 to 80%. But अगर मैं कुछ कहता हूँ that some topic is mentioned there, so you should go there and read it. और वैसे भी मैं important topics mention करूँगा around 70 to 80%. So don't worry about it. And obviously you can rely on ours. That is Unite Education YouTube lecture. So this is from our side. कोई भी डाउट है तो आप कमेंट सेक्शंस में लिखिए. We will be happy to address it. And let's start this journey with you as well. Thank you very much. I'm signing off, and as you can like this video, you can subscribe this video, and you can share this video, but आपके मन से कीजिएगा, कोई फोर्सफुली नहीं है, और ऑब्वियसली हम करवा भी नहीं सकते, मोबाइल तो आपके ही हाथ में है.